Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Priyanka and in this video we are going to see about the things that should have taught us to us in school but we were not taught about it. These are the things that I feel that everyone must know and they must know in their young age so that they can execute it in their future. In this video we are going to cover about 14 things that I feel should be taught in school or somehow be inculcated in a child so that they can grow ahead in future. See, when I think of school, I mostly remember of learning the formulas, by hearting answers, studying for the exams that were there for us, like the subjects that we had. Of course, those are important. I'm not at all saying like those are not important, but these are the few things that should have been included in our curriculum as well. Because I feel like when we get into the real world, when we graduate and we get into our jobs and the actual reality, we have a lot of things to manage. We have to learn how to manage our money, how we have to do our savings, how should we invest the money, or in general the communication skills that are required in the corporate field. Of course, we get to know all the theory and technical things when we study in our college and school, but these are again a very important thing to have in our skill set. And without studying any of this, we are suddenly expected to take adult decisions. So these are few of the things that will teach us how to solve everyday life. In the next part of the video, we are going to cover all of these topics. So without further ado, subscribe to the channel and let's get started. The first one is how money actually works. See, there will be a point of time after graduating, we get to our jobs and we earn a certain amount of salary. But little do people know how to manage their salary. How much should they keep in their savings? How much they use it for their daily expenditure? How much else they should keep it up for other basic needs? So this thing is never taught to us in school, but this is the reality. When we start earning money, we need to keep it and save it for some purpose, and we have to split it in such a way that all our needs are accomplished. So many other terms: what is inflation, how to invest in stock market, what are SIPs, what are mutual funds. There are so many things to learn, and most probably nobody is there to teach us. Now we have the resources and social media where we can learn all of these things, but still there are people who are still not into this, and this is really very important to learn for us. So imagine if this teaching is given in the school or college itself, how many people can actually avoid their financial stress and debt and also learn to deal with how to manage their money on their own. So money is the thing that affects most of your life, and it is one of the least discussed topic in school. The second one is budgeting and saving. Again, this topic comes in handy with the money talk. For many people, they don't actually have control on their own money. They earn the money and they just spend it, and they don't know how to actually manage and why to even save money. In this generation, most of the people are like, why do we have to save money? We are living once and we just gonna go away one day, then why do I have to save the money? But it is really important to keep some savings for any of the emergency purposes. And with all of the social media things coming in and the ads that we see at the things that we see are very tempting and exciting for us to purchase, we lose the boundary of what we should purchase and what we should save it for. Nobody teaches us how to create a monthly budget. Save it first or should you spend it first? What is an emergency fund? How much should you actually have in your emergency fund? So this is one of the important topic to learn, and budgeting isn't like you're restricting your life. It's about giving the money that you earn a purpose instead of just spending it all along and remaining with no cash at the end of the month. The third one is again related to money, doing your taxes and salary basics. The first time when people hear like income tax, TDS, tax return, Form 16, most of the people go blank. They are like, what is this and how do I do this? Most of the people are not interested in doing all of the things, but it is very important as an employee. And honestly, I feel it is overwhelming for me as well. But I feel that schools can teach us very basic things like what is tax, why should we pay tax, how is it calculated, also what is the difference between gross salary, in-hand salary, basic salary, and also how do you file your taxes. Even if at school level students would not understand most of it, but they will at least know the basics of these things. The fourth most important thing is how to apply for jobs and crack interviews. See, school prepares us for exams, but when we enter the real world after graduation, it has become so difficult for people to get jobs, and they don't know the basic communication skills as well while they attend the interview. They are so shy or scared to represent themselves in front of the interviewers. So it becomes really important for schools to teach us that basic things. Also, how to prepare your resume, how to apply for jobs, what all portals are available, and how to examine the skills that you have, the interests that you have that align with the job role. So these things I feel should really be taught during the school level, and also when the students are taught during the school level, they try to build up their skills, not necessarily any technical skills. They can build up any hobbies or any courses they can do. All of these things build up and they can put it in their resume later. And also their confidence builds up when they prepare for the interview. So when the time comes, they make sure that they are ready. The fifth one is communication and public speaking. I can't exaggerate enough on this topic because this is the most important skill that every person should have. See, you might have a lot of skills and you might be a really good student or you might be a really great employee, but if you do not have the particular communication skills and how to find a particular person, how to talk with them, how to interact with them, it doesn't make any sense, because you can't showcase your skills and you can't tell them like what you know. Only presenting a paper or sending out a resume to someone will give them an idea about you, but when you speak up, when you have the communication for that properly, that is when you get the proper exposure. Also, public speaking skills is very important because you get rid of the scariness that you have when you go on the stage for the first time. So when you start public speaking and start expressing what your thoughts with public, that helps you really calm down and it will also improve your speech. So this is the thing that should be taught in school, or students should be given opportunities where they can do a lot of more things like this so that they can practice well beforehand. The sixth one is emotional intelligence and mental well-being. See, in today's era of social media, our mind are not being free. Every time we are scrolling on the phone or watching something while we are having lunch, dinner, we need something to watch with us. Even while we go for a walk, we are listening to something. While we are traveling, we are listening to podcasts, music, watching movies. Our brain isn't kept calm even for the slightest time. It's always working, and in this time, you don't get enough time to process your own thoughts. That is how your mental well-being gets disturbed. So it's very important that you set a time aside for your mental well-being. Meditate, or you're going for a walk, just go without your phone or don't listen to anything, so that you can process your thoughts, understand what you're doing. Even while having lunch or dinner, just skip watching anything on your laptop or phones. Along with this emotional intelligence, it's very important to learn or talk with a person, because understanding the thoughts of the person ahead of you is also very important. And sometimes you just can't respond to them rudely or any different way, because you should have that understanding about what they are going through as well. These things should be taught in school and it is a part of a skill set. The seventh one is digital literacy and online safety. In this era of social media, again, there are widespread number of tools and AI tools that are available, and with that, immense and infinite content is being generated. Here, safety also becomes a very essential part. Whatever we are doing, we should be aware how to be safe online, and if someone encounters any problem, they should know how to solve it. Digital literacy, we should also know how to make exact and proper use of AI tools to build your career as well. So having awareness about this is very important, and I feel that that should be taught in school, at least at a very basic level. Eighth one is basic legal rights and responsibilities. So most of the students don't know their basic legal rights till now. Simple topics like signing a document or rental agreement, understanding employment contracts, consumer rights, cybercrime reporting, basic laws related to everyday life would make people far more confident while being an adult. You don't need to be a lawyer, but everyone should know how to protect themselves. The ninth one is household and life management. In this era, most of the people are living alone because they are going to jobs somewhere in different city. So they are living independently, but that will include learning a lot of skills. You have to learn how to cook, how to manage house, how to keep it clean and tidy, how to organize your things. These are all very basic, but it needs a lot of patience as well. These may seem like very small things, but if you learn how to manage these properly, your life will become less stressful. 10th one is critical thinking and decision making. It's very important to learn how to think instead of just thinking randomly about anything. In this world, there are so many opinions, advertisements, advices. You should really know what to think and how to think and what is really right for you. You should be able to decode whether this information is reliable or is someone trying to manipulate my emotions. How should I make decisions with regards to the fact instead of the fear? The critical thinking skills really affect the quality of your life. The 11th one is time management and productivity. Generally, when we are in school, we are just told to study harder. We really don't know how to manage our time properly. Yes, there is a fixed schedule for the school, then we go to our tuitions, then we have a study time. But still, there needs to be a time management skill that has to be established from a young age. You should know how to plan your day, what tasks you should prioritize, how do you avoid procrastinations, and how to build the hobbies that last for a long time. So, learning this skill will not only help you manage your time effectively but also helps you throughout your life. 12th one is values, respect, and etiquette. This becomes a very important thing along with the communication aspect as well, because saying a general thank you or sorry or just welcome to some people just makes our day, and treating people with kindness leaves an long lasting impression. School plays a huge role in shaping the character of the student. If these skills are included in that, it would be really amazing. The 13th one is also a very important one: health, nutrition, and fitness. In school, basically in the science subject, we learn about our parts of body and how it performs. Little do we know or we are taught like how to maintain our body healthy. So teaching us about basic fitness, what foods are good, what foods to avoid, will generally help in awareness about what we are consuming and how we maintain our health. Good health isn't just about avoiding the sickness or illness in life, it's also to lead a good quality of life. The last one is building a long term wealth. This is again interrelated with money. Learning about investing early, telling them about the power of compound growth, retirement planning, pensions, and about the long term financial planning can actually change a people's perspective. It's not about becoming rich quickly. It's about building financial security one step at a time. So, when I look back and think about my school, it gave me knowledge, discipline, and also the ability to think. But I feel like we should have also spent some of the time outside of the classroom learning the real life problems and its solutions. Because everyone eventually has to step out of their school, their college, and will start earning and will not know many of these skills, and they have to learn it from scratch, which will again take a lot of time. So, if these things are inculcated in us right from our childhood, it will be much more better to lead our life. Because sometimes most valuable lessons aren't just as marks on our paper, they are the ones which help us navigate the life with confidence. If you like this video, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I will see you in the next video.